I think you should go on as the unicorn. Hi, I'm the unicorn man. I'm fluffy.
Hello, everyone. Here we are, 2.5 Men. It's Wednesday, and we're about to rock your world. Yeah, we're about to try to rock your world. Anyway, I'll get started, and then I'm going to go say some hellos to the people on my YouTube channel. We're going to kind of summarize last week up to now, because I think a lot happened. In fact, it was a really powerful week, actually, especially Monday. One is, I brought up yesterday, and I was talking to Red and Chris this morning, and I know there's a little bit of anxiety out there, a lot of anxiety out there from a handful of people that, am I good enough? Am I the one that's, am I okay? And I understand you might have heard things wrong or felt it a certain way. One thing to keep in mind, and this is a very easy way to judge if you're plugged in. If you ask the question, you're plugged in. Because the person that's not plugged in wouldn't even know to ask the question. So you're good. If you're worried about it, you're in, right? That's an easy way to do it. But here's what's meant by it. Have you been positive? Have you, and I'm not talking about building a team. I'm so tired of hearing about teams, I can't stand it. Yes, I got a team and blah, blah, blah. I should have a team. I'm a marketer. I pre-did it. So let's let that crap go. Are you a founder? Are you a leader? You could be a leader too. I don't care how many people you have. You know that. If you're on webinars when you can, a lot of you are working a job and a half. I'll give an example. Robert Tentulo works like a maniac. Is he going to be on every Zoom, No, he can't. Does he have an impact on Onpassive? Absolutely. You do what you can do. For the love of God, I don't want another Chris Johnson, okay? One is enough, all right? One Marty is enough. One Red Redford is enough. Do the best you can do. All joking aside, I've met so many people in the last 3 years, great people. And you know who you are. You're there when you can be there. You're positive every chance you get. You help each other. You say encouraging words. You log in. You're plugged in. You don't have a problem. So please, if you're thinking, do I have a problem? Means you're plugged in enough to ask that question. So you're really good to go. Okay. I'm going to turn over to Red for a little bit and go say some howdies to people on YouTube.
Thanks, Marty. Great start to the 2.5 Men. Now you're probably thinking, where does the 2.5 Men name came from? And everyone thought it's because the 2 men, me and Marty, and then half of Chris. Actually, it's not. It's because Marty is actually half man and half unicorn. So he's actually the half, really, to be. That's actually why it's 2.5 Men. Well, it's not really. It's just a joke. But you're absolutely right, Marty. Do you know something? A lot of people are getting very het up on this. Do I qualify to be one of these people that is okay and plugged in? Don't stress about it. It was a very broad statement, more aimed at negativity than anything else, and that's all it was. Remember, guys, the whole ethos of this company has been built on the one saying, which is 100% automated, done for you. Okay, that is still true. That is exactly what this business is all about. All that we are asking from you guys is to have no negativity, stay plugged in, keep up to date. That's all it is. And when we mean by keeping up to date, once a week, once a month, whatever you can do. That's as simple as that. I'm just checking out my YouTube again. I'm just putting my bits and pieces in there, and then we'll get going with that. And I'm going to hand it over to Chris whilst I carry on.
Well, thank you, brothers. My God, you guys are sexy. I'm sexy, and I know it. I just want to put that in your head. Marty, give me a little head shake there, a little head bob, Mr. Unicorn. Yeah, being plugged in is simple, guys. Yep. Marty brought up Robert Tentulo. Robert Tentulo works crazy hours. Always finds some time to make his wonderful posts, but he also gets on the recorded ones that he couldn't see, and he makes comments. Boom. Love you guys. That's being plugged in. That's being part of it. we understand that not everyone is retired. Okay. Not everyone is sitting at home all day or doing whatever they can do. If you're working, that's why everything is recorded. But just simply Ash just said it himself, by getting on someone's live or a recorded webinar, putting, wow, that was awesome, great. That's plugged in. But a lot of people seem to be stressed about it. Okay. Don't be stressed about it. Onpassive for everybody. Keep the negativity down to nothing. Keep the positive up 100%. And that's what we do. That's all you got to do. Marty, go on and say hi to all your, can I just say hi to my people first, Marty? Because it's
Go for it. You got 1 minute.
I am representing my brother, Bill Must, who always makes a YouTube. We're sharing this on Red's, Marty's, Julie's, Janet's, everyone's YouTube. So I want to do a shout out to my 3 individuals, which is Bill Must, John White, and my beautiful sister, Robin Noble, because last week I got spanked because I forgot to say her name, but I love you all. And everyone else that's on Bill's YouTube, we appreciate it. We appreciate all of you for supporting us, and we love you. Marty, back to you.
Alrighty. Let me say a couple hellos out loud here. Christina Cascada, welcome. Glad you could make it. Dawn McIntyre, you're always there. Thank you very much. And Kylie is in the house. What's happening from Canada? Juanita Ali, Christina Dobbs is here. Christina's always here. Sherry Dershowitz, great job. You're the most consistent lady in the whole place, I think. Tanya Onpassive, thanks for keeping Onpassive Nation straight and in order. You do not want to do bad things with Tanya in the house. Paul Rogers, glad you could make it. And yes, you're plugged in, Paul. Tim Johnson, there he is. How you doing, Tim? Yeah, you rock too, buddy. Sean, how you doing? Hello. They're saying hello to Chris and Red. Yep. Marina Babbitt, there you are, the Queen of South Africa. Good morning. Glad you could make it. Randall Philibom, welcome. He's saying hello to Chris and Mr. Q&A. By the way, Mr. Q&A has graduated into bigger and better things, but he is still Mr. Q&A. Marge, Dan, the street steals in the house. Dan, what's up? I'll call you after this. I know you tried to call, but I was on the phone. Karen Monsees, welcome. Listra, what more can I say about Listra? She's a powerhouse. Cynthia Brown, I keep thinking of your story every time I say your name. That guy trying to stop his bike and getting smoke coming off his nubs. Raphael from Bahamas, I was on with you last night. You guys are a powerhouse. Look, you don't have to go by size. Look what David did to Goliath. You guys are real amazing. Anita Hayes, welcome. Avik, nope, I'm not going there. Your last name, welcome. Gwen Mullet, Alan Bourne. Alan Bourne, thanks, man. You've been around. I don't remember you not being here. Jan Anversky, well, not going to do it. Jan, welcome. Dale Cruz, M. Kylie, Kevin, the Mountain Man Rutledge, the first dating game participant on Onpassive, Jessica Yaniev, Christina, hello, Onpassive much, okay. Marie Pendy, Strong Man Life, whoa, how you doing? Patrick McGuigan, shut up, Red. McGuigan, Victor Gumbalade, the freaking powerhouse, man. If you ever are bored, invite Victor to one of your webinars. Janet Muller, Collins, how you doing, buddy? Part of the tech team. Guys, if you want a tech team group to come to your webinars and understand things that are technical, very simple, get a hold of Collins, get a hold of, oh my gosh, there's a boatload of them. Bob, Takusi, Oliver, they're all there. Get them together. Engineer Mike they'll tighten you up in a very simple way. They can take technical things and make it easy. Cecil Weir, Kim Stewart, Lisa Cattrall, Virginia DeSanto. Wow, 78 people here. That's pretty cool. Connor Muller. Let me keep going. Judy Oliver, how you doing? Paul Raynock, glad you can make it. Spencer, hello. Big John White. Oh, you left Chris's area. I can see why. It's boring as crap. Anyway, welcome. Glad you could be here. I'm done for right now. I'm going to turn it over to Red because we do want to cover some items. Red, it's all
Okay,
yours.
here you go. 2 minutes worth of rapid fire names. Are you ready? Theo, Azarkhan, Abdi, and Jamo is in the house. Ty Young, thank you again for everything you do. And yesterday, my friend Leanne Bonnet, Steve Albright, and Greg Gaynor, and Angela Rosamont. Hi. Paddy McGuigan is doubling up as well. Mike Polavina, Crystal Johnson, Listra, and Anita Rosa. I'm Manuel Darko, Angela Lynn, Peter Surur. Thank you for everything you do as well, Pete, especially for your updates in the back office. They are amazing. Vicky Barker, Bridget Nikemzi, Roy McPhail, Brian, my mate Quirk, Bridget Nakasimi, Kim Mills, Ronald Hayes, John Grayton, Ty Young again, Suzanne Hodges, and Lara Hadjocks as well, Suzanne Rops, Roxanne Fremantle, Wanda Cooper, Thierry Ocho, Bon Dewar, and Mamondo Jalo. Wow. Elsie Patch is in the house, Jason Gaynor, Phil Lyon, and Raphael is here, and Jake Fish, and Donna Hamblin, John Grattam, doubling up, and Shankar, Ken Pringle, and Roxanne, Roxanne, Judy Turner Miller, Maria Lubin, Nate Harris, Linda Longmere, James Black, and Alan Carr. That's Peter Rogers. I can see him there as well. My mate from the UK and business partner, Anita Rosa, Askula, Terry Freeman, Greg Duda, Scotty Kell, Donald Gerrit, and Mike Polivina. Florence is here, Ben Young, Janet Farka Harrison, I think. Wow. Who? Farquharson, I think. Careful how you say that. Onpassive Revolut, Randesh, Polly Cherry, Onpassive Revolution, Seitia, Richard Marcus, Penny Ingleton, and loads more I haven't got time for. Back to you, Marty or Chris.
Hi, two people. Hi to my two people again. I lost John. Wow,
Yeah.
John, really?
He could have at least waited, right? Anyway, one thing I'd like to, one of many things that we're probably going to talk about, the Monday webinar with Mr. Mufareh, I believe, if you haven't listened to it or watched it, get off this webinar. I'm just kidding, but you got to go watch it. You got to go watch it. Look, I've been in 3 years this next week, and it's very powerful, very powerful. If you watch it and don't realize how big we are and what we're in, look, even we don't know, okay? But if you just have any imagination at all, we're in something that you only dream of. I mean, there's nothing in the history of the world that I would look back and say, oh, I wish I was in that. I am exactly where I wish I would be. There's nothing. I mean, in the beginning, I might say, imagine if you were with so-and-so when they started, or this company or that company. I don't see it that way anymore. I think people are going to be saying, I wish I was in the same company you are, Marty, you are Chris, and you are Red. Mr. Mufareh's undertaken a huge responsibility for him, his family, and he's got a lot of weight on his shoulders. I cannot imagine it. I respect what I can imagine that he's doing, and it's way over my head. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I think if anybody could have done it, they would have done it. The man that can do it is doing it. And we should be respectful of that. Try to get along, be a little lenient with people. Not everybody knows what you know. Not everybody understands what you understand. Some know a little less, some know a little more. Some understand certain verbiage that goes out and they'll nod their head like they know, and maybe they don't. So take the time with your friends and your other members that when you assume they know what is meant by a certain statement, that maybe they don't. And I found that out. I mean, I'm the worst to blame for that. I have said things and babbled away on something, and after the fact, people instant message me and go, what the frick did you just say? And it's my fault because I'm assuming I've done this 18 years. There's things I say and do that I just assume people know and they don't. You know, traffic, we seem like a big deal about traffic on time, and I'm going traffic and traffic and traffic. And people are like, I don't want any more traffic. I got enough cars on my street already, you know? And you got to look at it like somebody that wouldn't know. But if you break it down and take the time to explain to them, traffic are people viewing what you're selling. That's all it is. And the more people you have viewing what you're selling, the better chance you have of them buying. The difference is with Onpassive is something very difficult. Getting traffic is really difficult by itself. Getting targeted traffic is not just one step more, it's a leap forward. Because for people to get that manually, there's a handful of people in the world that are good at it. I'm just saying that. In comparison, there's not as many people as you think. Most of these marketers that you see that they did really well, it was a one-hit wonder. Can they do it again? Because if the answer is no, they're not that special, right? I mean, here's how fast marketing's moving. If you had a marketing strategy 5 years ago and you went to use it today, it wouldn't work. The big marketers that you think are big marketers and doing very well, they're bringing the list with them. People are following them because they don't know where else to go. The person talks nice, the lady talks nice, I'm going to help you. Something happens, it didn't work out. They say, hey, look, that wasn't as good as I thought it was. I'm sorry. Let's move on to here. And they make a career of doing that because in most cases, they were a one-hit wonder. It's exactly what they were. And Ash made a very, very important comment or statement. And it blew me away. You know it, but when you really hear somebody else say it, they go, whoa, that's amazing. He said, you go to these people and all of a sudden they sell you a package on how to market. If they really knew how to do it and it worked, they wouldn't sell it. They're selling it because their marketing has died. And now they're bringing in another revenue of money by selling the package that no longer works. And if it doesn't work for you, guess what they say? Well, you must have did something wrong. It's fact. I've seen it. It's fact. So I see people jumping ship. We talked about that in 2 weeks. Oh, there's something shiny. There's something. I understand it. I did it. I was the master of shiny objects. But I want you to really think about, I don't care what it is, think about it very closely before you leap. Do you know how to market better than you did yesterday? And if the answer is no, and you can't bring in hundreds and hundreds of people a day to just look, hundreds a day to look, you'll never make money online. You will never make money online. You might by accident make money 1 month and brag about it. The other 11 months, you're losing money. And if you're honest with yourself, all the time you've been online, you're a minus number. 99% of you are a minus number. I'm not putting you down. Numbers don't lie. They don't lie. You're in a company that you become an expert marketer without getting your hands dirty, without spending extra money. It's all done for you. So keep that in mind before you go. Look, you want to do something, you're going to do it. Doesn't matter. Who cares? I care because I don't want you to get burned. All you're asked to do here is wait. The difference between most people, some people's, I didn't want to wait. I saw what it was. I believed what it was. And I shared it as much as I could. And thank God I did. And we can all do that. Do that. If you got an extra $100 and some that you want to pay into a shiny object, buy another position. Do something that's concrete. Other than that, save your money. Save it for the cost it's going to be when we launch. Anyway, that's all I got right now.
Excellent. As we're talking about Monday, Marty, I'm going to talk about one of the subjects that I'm presuming, because I certainly was really, really excited about. And that was, if you remember, when Ash came on the Podinar, he said that as soon as O-Founders is stabilized, then 90 days from that time, the marketing within 90 days, the marketing campaign will start. Well, Monday's revelation got even better. He said, starting from Monday, the marketing campaigns will start in less than 60 days. So that clock is ticking. It is the very first, very firm timeline that we have ever been given as far as them apples is concerned. Because when that marketing campaign starts, guess what's going to happen? People are going to be shown Onpassive, the wider audience, the general public is going to be shown Onpassive, and they will be invited to come and join us, whatever they will be called. Not founders, obviously, because that will finish the day that the marketing campaigns start. There will be an increased price for these new people coming in, but it also means we have started selling our products and services, for which we as founders will start getting bonuses stroke commissions. We haven't been given the details yet, but it's the start. It's what we've all joined for. It is that start of the next process. So what are we expecting to see as far as the marketing campaigns are concerned? Now, we've already been told that the company that Ash is using for these marketing campaigns is one of the largest internet marketing companies that is out there. Ash has used them before, and the undertaking that they have taken on for Onpassive is the largest that they have ever done. So combine the two things together, the largest company that is a marketing company online right now, plus the largest campaign that they have ever done, plus the millions of dollars that Ash has earmarked and agreed to the contract, which we know is going to run for 16 months, guys, as long as the ROI is correct on it. This is going to be an ongoing thing. Then it is going to be the largest marketing campaign that the internet has ever seen. Now, what does that mean to us as founders? It means more of these things, eyes in front of us as founders within that rotator of all the things that are going on with Onpassive. It means more chance of somebody clicking on our link to become a reseller stroke, whatever the name that Ash decides it's going to be, which then means a bonus stroke commission or whatever it may be as well. So this is a really, really exciting time for me, and it should be for the rest of you guys out there right now, because it really does give us a focal point of that light at the end of the tunnel for what we are all waiting for. Listen, I understand and I know many of us are struggling right now. I am, Marty is, we are all here struggling in one way, shape or form. But this is the first true light at the end of the tunnel that we have been given from Ash with this timeline. I am super excited about what is going to be coming. You guys should be as well. Back over to Chris.
Holy cow, that don't get you fired up, Red and Marty. My gosh. Red, you gave me goosebumps on my goosebumps, brother. Hey, listen. Hey. You know what it means? You know what it stands for? We're here to fire you up. We're here to get you excited, okay? Some of the things I love doing is going through posts. I think I belong to just about every Facebook group out there. And sometimes I love it. Sometimes it drives me crazy because the phone is always dinging. But I came across a beautiful post today, and I want to quote some of these. Cynthia Brown, downtown Cynthia, put out a beautiful post that said, the love of a family is life's greatest blessings. Cynthia, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Ash Mufareh, I'm in it to win it. Ash Mufareh, get in the best shape of your life. Ash Mufareh, we are creating value for everyone. Exciting words, guys. Ash Mufareh is constantly telling us words to pump us up, not bring us down. All right. The most amazing things. And I want to say another thing real quick. Witnessed a lot of webinars. If you're on a webinar and someone says something that isn't really right, or it's okay to let them know, hold on, be professional, be nice, send them a private PM, say, now this is how it really is. Sometimes we're getting our facts a little confused, and we don't want anyone to be confused and Onpassive. Dream bigger. How many times have we heard that? Dream bigger. Does these other CEOs say, hey, dream bigger? No, they say, keep paying me so I can stuff my pockets. Ash Mufareh does not do that. Ash Mufareh does not do anything bad as far as I see it. He wants you to stay positive, walk over negative, keep going strong. But we're us three guys, the 2.5 men. Pretty good explanation there too, Red. I love that about the half. Yep, it's DeGarmo, not me. But guys, stay excited, stay plugged in. And listen, you heard what Ash said the other day. The most important thing I thought he said, I'm 48 years old. Before I leave this earth, I want to know that I did all I can. What did he say? To improve humanity. He's talking to us. That's exactly how I'm thinking now. Before I leave, I want to do something to improve humanity. Maybe it's fix homelessness, feed starving children, help people with mental issues. That's what Ash has been trying to tell you guys for 3.5 years plus. Let's do something that's going to fix humanity. I believe that's what Onpassive's here for. It's not just a company, folks. All right. It's an amazing company. It's an amazing company that has heart bigger than we can even think about. More to come. More to come. Stay excited. Plug in, which is, hey, make a comment. Hey, listen, we all work. Well, not all of us. Some of us do. I used to work, but when I worked the hours I did, there's no way I'd be able to get on every one of these webinars, but I definitely would watch the recorded ones, and that's all it takes. Peter Shore does an excellent job, along with Red and Marty, with all the videos about posting what's going on with Onpassive. If you weren't excited about Monday, I'm still speechless. Monday completely took me by surprise. It blew me. Well, I wasn't surprised because we all know what's coming. It's just a lot of us can't seem to get that in our heads, but it's not coming. Ash corrected me twice. It's begun. The fuse is lit. It's leaving the station. Get in this, guys. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
God, I hate following him. You know what I mean? What the heck? Anyway, great job, Chris. You know I'm joking. When we talk about the launch, and yeah, he corrected Chris. He's corrected me on many things. Something this massive is not a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. It is a process, and yes, we are launching right now. We're not putting a little rocket into space. The world is going to be flipped upside down in a good way. And the whole company concept is something that has never been done in the history of mankind. No company was set up by value. Not one that I know of. Yes, they wanted good quality, but companies are set up by revenue. When you have a company set up by value first and revenue somewhere down the path, my God, the only reason this happened is because the CEO is that guy. He didn't come in with any type of revenue. He came in with, how many Mother Teresas can I help become Mother Teresas? And the only way we can do that is you fill your pocket, you take care of your needs, and then you start working on other people. You start helping other people. Now, that's the difference. But that culture was from the very beginning, from the first man, which is Ash Mufareh. And now we have majority of Onpassive founders. I'm not going to say them all, but majority of Onpassive founders have a good heart. They're going to fill their pockets eventually, and they're going to help others. You can't beat that. And you can't take 1 million people with that attitude and that thought of life and what they're going to do and not impact the world. And that's just the inside of the founders. Imagine customers that come in and start to see what the company's about. Wait until governments look and see what the company is how the company is represented. It's not, they're going to be blown away. You cannot be 6 months down the road, a reseller comes in and sees the totally upside down foundation of Onpassive when it comes to value, heart value, people, and enough money to keep the company running. It's just not heard of. It's not heard of. I don't care who you are and what, I can say that. I've been around. I'm 62. There's no company like that. Fortune 500, what does it indicate? They're one of the top money producing companies in the world. That's all that means. That's what it means. And I believe Onpassive will be one of the top money producing companies in the world because of starting with heart and because giving people value. The money's going to come in because they're not working on it because of money. It's so funny. If you work on it for value, where's everybody going to go? Listen, every consumer in the world, are they in love with the company? Absolutely not. They're in love with value. Why do I order stuff from Amazon? Oh, because I love the word? No, because they'll get it to my house in 2 days. If some other name came out, I don't care who it was, I'd buy it. Example, there's a phone, iPhone, $1,100. Would I buy an O phone if there was one for $400 with the same things, higher technology? Let me think about that for a minute. Come on. Am I in love with iPhone? No, I'm in love with iPhone and what it does. So when you start picking these items out there in the world or these digital products, listen, when I was a marketer, just to set up to be a marketer was hundreds of dollars a month, hundreds. And you never had one eye on your product, none, hundreds of dollars. Aweber, ClickFunnels, apps that you have to get to bridge people from one area to the next area, time, thousands, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours to go 6 months and hope you find an ad that works. That's the reality of marketing. I don't know what people are being hurt or being told, but that's the reality. It's blood, sweat, and tears, hope. You're not dealing just with you. You're not dealing with your abilities. You're dealing with a Facebook or a Google that determines they're even going to let you put it out there because their first thought is money. Can Facebook make enough money off my ad? They're not looking at how well will Marty do with that ad. They could care less. Onpassive is the opposite. They care about the consumer. They care about what we're getting. They care about the quality of it. And Ask wants to be number one. And the only way to be number one is think down the road 5 years. Technology changes every minute. A computer value drops $5 a day. It did years ago. I don't know what it is now, just because of the speed of technology. And when Mufareh set up in his mind, heart, value, and stay ahead of the game. It's a combination that we couldn't do alone. And he's doing it for us. And if we don't grab it and know it, we're being foolish. So I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but I care very much about people. And if you don't get it, it's videos like Monday. And everybody here said, you got to go back and watch what he said. Did he sound, was there a little bit of arrogance in his voice? There should be. Because if what I say, you'd look like a peacock. Them feathers would go bing, right? Because it was a hard road to travel. And he sees what he has. He sees what we don't even see. I'd be a little arrogant too, because the arrogancy comes from a good place. It doesn't come from I'm better. It doesn't come from I'm getting over. And it doesn't come I'm going to be the richest man on the planet. It comes from I'm going to make an impact better for the world. And when whatever my value is on this planet, I know when I look in the mirror that last day, I say, wow, I made a difference for the good. And in our little part, Red, Chris, you, me, if we can make a little impact for the better. And while we're doing that, generate something for our family that we don't have to worry about money. I don't know any other combinations better than that. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Red, and then you guys can close it out. And if I talk anymore, I don't have any water. I'm getting dry.
Thanks, Marty. I'm just going to finish off with actually something Mario Souza has brought up as well, is Onpassive has become a lifestyle for me. It certainly has. I've been around for a while, a long time now in Onpassive, and it is my life. It's my lifestyle. It's what I do on a daily basis. It's my home. It's where I feel comfortable. Why? Because I love the skin I'm in with Onpassive. I love the company. I love talking about it because I feel that it is a safe, legal, legitimate company that I am proud to associate myself with. If you cut me in half, guys, I'd be like a stick of rock. It would say Onpassive right through me. That's how passionate I feel about this business, because I know what's coming for me and my family and close friends around me. And I could not feel and wish to be in a better place than where I am right now within this company as a founder. It is an amazing opportunity for everybody, and that is the beauty about this business. It is available to everybody. There is no qualifications. Anybody and everybody can join us. You know, doesn't matter who you are, just come on in and have a look. And if you want to be a founder, that is closing like really, really soon. So you have not got much time at all. So if you are watching this, which you might be on my YouTube or on Marty's or Bill Must's, just get back with the person who has introduced you to this, or in the description underneath these videos, and you will get a load more information. Chris, close it out.
Wow. What, Red, you're just, man, you're just exciting the heck out of me, Red. I love you guys. You know that. Hey, listen, one more thing. The Ash Mufareh said, I thought was very powerful. Very soon, founders, the world's going to know about Onpassive. Not a million. He said tens of millions of people are going to know about Onpassive. Where do you think those tens of millions of people are going to come? Right to you. Marty talked about traffic. You know, I hate traffic because I drove in it for years, but on the Onpassive freeway, there's no stop traffic. There's no accidents. It's straight right through to your computer, to your house, to your boat, to your cabin, wherever you're going to be. It's called freedom. All right. Freedom, folks. Freedom to do what you want. It's going to take a little time, but man, I'm going to wait. What do I got? I have nothing else to do but wait for this to happen. But guess what? It's sure going to be nice hooking a big fish, knowing that maybe 50, 100, 2 just joined Onpassive under me, Red, Marty. See, to me, it doesn't matter where you join, because every person that joins Onpassive, no matter what team, it's all good for all of us. That's the greatest thing about it. Everyone is one in Onpassive. There's no one better. There's no one bigger. You can see what Bill Must behind us. Bang, boom, woo! We're talking excitement, folks. Get ready. Get yourself in. Listen, I take it a different way. I'm trying to get in shape. Yep, because we've Zoomed for the last few years. Some of us gained a little bit of chunkiness, you know, chunky unicorn, stuff like that. But anyway, get in the shape of your life. Get your mind right. Get your body right. Take 20 minutes, go for a nice walk, and listen to a webinar. Man, there's a good one. You can exercise and do webinars. You can exercise, listen to my big mouth, Red's little mouth. Marty, well, yeah, he's got a middle mouth, big mouth too, but just do it. Just get part of it. Stay plugged in, because guys, it's not coming anymore. We're past that stage. It's here. We're flying. Kaboom. Tens of millions. After that, hundreds of millions. Where do you think they're going to go? Man, I got to get off, Marty. Maybe I do need to drink some coffee. I love every one of you. Happy birthday if you got a birthday. My God, celebrate every day like it's your birthday, because you know what's coming. I got to go. Marty DeGarmo, close it out.
All righty. And believe it or not, I want to make this clear to everybody watching this now and in the future. Chris did not drink coffee. That's not That's all natural. Really. Is that a scary thought or what? Um, anyway, thanks for being here. I love the support. We all try to tell you, the truth and give the value where we can. Um, a leader guides. He doesn't tell you what to do. We guide you the best we can. If you have a question you ask, we try to answer it. If we don't know, believe it or not, we try to tell you we're not sure. We'll try to find out if we can. But thank you very much. Think of a really good domain name for yourself. Maybe pick 4 or 5, something short. Don't make it too long. Get ready for stuff like that. It's not going to hurt you. I don't say make a domain, but have a few of them ready. It's something you can do. Go to webinars. People that are on your team that aren't plugged in, insist that they get plugged in. It's time. It's been time. And the intent of the company is to leave no one behind. But let's keep, this is a fact. The company is bigger than any one individual. And the train is moving. It's too big. It's launching now. And during this launch, you really can't afford to have your head in the dirt. All the company asks you is look at what's going on, know what's going on, get your seatbelt ready, and get ready for the ride of your life. Thank you very much, and God bless. And the 2.5 Men will see you next week. Same bat channel, same station. And have a great week, and see you then. Bye.
Bye. Woo! It's here. Damn, I'm good. I love it. Keep going, Red. Keep going, Marty.